The main thing I like about this kayak is I just have a car. So I stuck this in the trunk of my car, fit just fine. I don't have a truck. I don't have room to put a big kayak or anything like that. So having something that I can put in my car and take anywhere and is light enough that I can carry around to any remote lake or reservoir or pond that I want to, it really allows me to go to beautiful places, kind of like this, where if I had a plastic shell kayak or something else, it'd probably be a lot more work. I just woke up early in the morning. I'm going to get home before my kids go to school. Got some ducks close by. I want to say hi. As you can see in this time lapse, it took me probably about 15 minutes from everything in the bag to get everything out, pump it up, basically be ready to go. And when you're ready to put it away, I usually just kind of deflate it. I take it home. I like to clean it before I store it, clean it and dry it completely. So I usually just kind of roll it up, stick it in the back of my car or my trunk. Then when I get home, I clean it up. There are 4 parts to this kayak that you need to inflate. So both sides, then the kind of the bottom of the kayak you also inflate. That just kind of has a more sturdy or secure floor, and then it also has a seat that you can inflate. With the seat, it has a backrest. You've got these straps that you clip on, and then you can lean back, relax a little bit. The inflatable part of the kayak, it has fabric covering it up with zippers that go all along the way. So if you get a hole or a puncture, you can take it out of the fabric and you can repair it. So you can expect this to last for a long time. It does come with a repair kit that you can use. It also comes with the case and the pump. The pump has a pressure meter on it as well. I didn't really use that. I basically kept pumping until the nozzle just pumped out. I figured that means it was probably good enough, which I think it is. It's been working just fine. So I am a pretty big guy, 230 pounds. I know I don't have a good shot, but it's floating kind of high on the water. That's probably something to be aware of, is with the floor that you inflate does seem to ride up kind of high. So that's going to make it probably not as stable as your plastic shells with no real bottom where they kind of sink into the water. This is going to feel a little bit more like a paddle board, where you do want to maintain your balance pretty well. The paddle comes with 2 handles. You can either use it so there's paddles on both sides, or you can use it kind of more like an oar, where it has the paddle on one side and then the handle on the other. On the bottom, there are 3 fins that you can attach. I just attached the 2 back where I'm sitting. I probably should have attached the one in front as well, but it's doing just fine. This was sent to me so I could make this video. I've really enjoyed it. I love going out on a nice spring cool morning, and having a kayak like this really allows you to get out and see nature, and that's just what I like about it. I would say the main thing to be aware of is that this is the single seater, and again, I am a big guy. It does just fine. I feel totally secure, totally above the water. I'm not going to sink. But one thing worth mentioning is I was leaning back in the chair and the plastic buckle snapped. I think the plastic actually broke off. I'm not really surprised with my weight leaning back that happened, but that's something they probably could improve, maybe do a metal buckle. But I'm just sitting cross-legged, super comfortable, going to the mouth of the river now, so I'm gonna have to head back. But I tell you what, if you want a convenient kayak that is super comfortable, easy to set up, quick to set up, and you can just throw it in the back of your car, well, this is one of those kayaks.